Hi everyone. Today was an extremely bad day. I got lost in my own trading emotions, tilted, lost all of my PAs. I had 5 PAs. 4 of them had 1.6K in profit, and the fifth one, the last one, had around $700 in profit. So I was in $200 profit at one point, and then I started taking some really bad trades that compounded into bigger losses. And my trading wasn't on point. It was just like the same story as last time. The cycle repeats. I apparently didn't learn anything. I knew that today was a hard day for me to trade because I saw how little volatility was today in the market. So I just was I wasn't in sync with the market, better said. And yeah, it's a real shame. Let's get into it. So this is the first trade. As you can see, I went in a scalp long on New York Open. I was $70 in profit at one point. I should have closed it because it was the first trade. The second trade, you can see it's a really bad entry because I just entered because we breached the EME CVD line, and I was wanting to see price move lower, but you can see we're starting ranging from this point, and I should have known from this point. I got in a loss there, and yeah, that was a pretty bad thing. I entered another short here, and I placed my limit a little bit higher than my entry. My target was the same, but yeah, I should have realized from this point that the market wasn't trying to be trending today. It's just like not making the moves that I'm looking for. It's just like bouncing up and down. It's moving a bit down. It's going a bit up. So on this type of days, the best thing for me to do is, I think, place a 20 tick tape profit and just trade with larger position size. And if that happens, yeah, it's way easier because I get in some trades. I almost always am in 20 ticks profit. Any trade I enter, I'm in 20 ticks profit. So, 20 ticks on, what's that? 6 contracts is $600. Yeah, so it's pretty good. If I take only one trade like this, then I'm set. So you can see if I would have taken this trade with 6 contracts, I would have been done for the day and I could have ended it here. But I didn't. I just was in the mindset of yesterday, seeing the market just move a lot of points and having high volatility, and I just wanted to see that again today. And I compounded this trade 1 time, 2 times. I was searching for a exit at this point, and you can see the EMA is pushing lower. I should have been just chilled in this trade at this point because, yeah, all of the signs are pushing towards lower. So I shouldn't have been looking to choke the trade or anything like that. It's just, yeah, in the moment, it's not as straightforward as when I'm reviewing the day with you guys. I'm much more focused on, I don't even know. Yeah, but just looking back, I know I didn't have these thoughts when I was in the moment. So you can see here I'm in $300 profit. So yeah, this was a point and a place that I could have closed the trade. I could have placed my take profit a little bit closer. But we're just like moving up, moving down again. You can see that's what I mean by not trending. You see the market is like really taking its time. So I entered another contract here with 3 contracts, and I'm in $400 profit. And at this point in time, I'm searching to get out of the trade, and I got out of the trade. I shouldn't have get out of the trade because we went lower. I was just like impatient to make the money. And right now you can see the summary. I'm $1,000 in profit. I'm about $200 in profit on each PA. So from this point onward, you can see I entered the long here as a bounce from the New York Open, but my entry was quite late. It was 20-30 ticks after we touched the New York Open, so it's a late entry. And at this point, I was planning to put my take profit, there you can see on the right side of the chart in $100 in profit. I didn't. I wasn't decisive enough. I was just waiting for higher, and I should have just placed my take profit there and be done with it. The trade even went so high as to reach $150. I should have just pressed close there, and I would have been so close to my daily goal. I could have stopped there. I didn't, and I get stopped at entry. Yeah, this happened a lot of the times when I went on tilt last time. You can see my balances here, $200, 140 on the rest. And I'm trying to enter on the New York Open once again. And right now we're in chop, but as I saw that the EMA line is above the line of the middle, you can see that at the bottom part of the screen. I figured, yeah, the delta is, the buyers are supported by delta, so buyers are in control at this point. So let me just go with momentum. So I enter here pretty badly. I enter here at the top of the move. So you see my initial entry was where the point of control in the New York Open was. So instead of entering there, I entered all the way up there as a FOMO trade, because I was still in the mindset of, yeah, we're going to see a big move now. And I just knew that the market wasn't in the mood for big moves, because you can see how much time is spent since the open in this small range. So yeah, this was my mistake entirely. Now looking backwards, this was my mistake entirely. Now I placed my sell limit there because we're starting to retrace, and I want to, if we go above my entry, I want to be out of this trade once again. So right now I'm in a pretty bad position, and yeah, I got filled on my second contract, and I'm thinking if price goes above my entry, I'm just going to be out of this trade. So that's what I'm thinking at that point, and I'm waiting for price to do just that. And yeah, let's see how this trade unfolds. So we can see that the market had other plans. We kind of kissed my entry for a second. And yeah, if I would have been decisive enough, I would have put my take profit there. I could have been out of the trade, or minus $10 or $30 and yeah, negative, like my take profit should have been negative $30, and I would have exited the trade a lot sooner. But now I just got the loss. So I took the loss, and now I raised my contract size to 3 contracts, from 1 to 3. And this was a New York Open trade. From this point onward, you can see that my trading idea was still the same. I'm again in a little bit of profit, but not enough for me to make me want to close the trade. I, by mistake, placed another 3 contracts short. I wanted to exit the trade, place my stop, but I did it in the wrong part of the DOM. So now I'm minus 300 on all accounts. So you can see that we just went down. We took the liquidity from the previous lows, and we're pushing higher. We didn't broke below the EMA CVD line. And right now I'm trying to go with momentum, because this is 9 seconds before the news. And I'm thinking, like, if the news is bearish, I'll just place a limit sell order and I'll take it to view up. I have a stop loss and take profit of 40 ticks that's activated. But yeah, the news came and it was bullish, and this trading idea is invalidated, so I didn't get filled on this. And yeah, I'm just going to close my trading idea. I was waiting a little bit, maybe, yeah, I thought it was going to be a quick flush to the downside, but it never came. And yeah, I'm just canceling my limit order at this point. So now we went higher, and I figured, yeah, let's go with momentum. Let me go with momentum, and let's see what happens. And I entered 3 contracts once again. This is the first time I entered 3 contracts, right? And I placed my stop to entry. This was my mistake. I should have just taken profit here. 300 times 5, I would have been break even at this point, even $400. I didn't take profit, and yeah, you can see the pattern repeating, my mistake once again. So I get stopped at break even. The unrealized profit is left on the table, and I entered again, because yeah, I was right, and my trade management was bad. So let me just enter again, because price wants higher. So price did eventually travel higher, but the problem is now that my entry is bad and I'm in big drawdown. I don't have enough room for my trades to go in drawdown. So at this point, I'm just thinking, is it worth it entering this high in the move? It's just like chasing the trade. So I would rather be out of the trade because it's a bad entry and it's an impulsive entry, and just wait for a different setup, because I was pretty confident that we're going to test the previous day equilibrium, which we did eventually. But if I wouldn't have exited the first position at break even and just let it go higher at its own pace in its own time, I would have been in really good profits at this point. You can see this was all that I needed, from the day. But I just closed the trade. I didn't let it play out. And that's my mistake, because that's what gets me. That's my biggest weakness. You can see that even here I made a mistake. Instead of exiting the trade, I added 3 contracts in that long. And I closed it. And we went higher. So that's really annoying. That's really, really annoying. This is one mistake that I notice since I'm doing these YouTube reviews, that placing my stop loss to entry is what's causing me to miss on all of these moves. And even though I get stopped on some of them, it's much better to get stopped at some of them and make a lot more money when I'm able to make more money, and just trade like that. So right now you can see that I entered another short here. Again, my short entry was pretty good, but my take profit was really, really far away. So I should have taken profit on the ATMA here. And you can see that I'm trying to minimize my drawdown by moving the stop a little bit lower. And this is just bad trading from my part, all in all. Really, really bad trading. I pointed out the mistakes, and you can see that I'm trying to do the same mistake once again. The position size is way too big for this trade, keeping in mind my drawdown. I even disabled my $400 daily loss limit because I wanted to make the money back. So that's another huge red flag and mistake that I did today. And that's what I get. It's entirely, I deserved to lose everything. Was bad trading. You can see that again, I'm in a lot of profit, and I'm not closing the trades. This is a bad trading day, all in all. This is a bad trading day. And right now I'm just going to let the trade play out, because I'm thinking, let me just give it a little bit more time. Let me not place my stop to entry, because that happened so many times, and I missed on the opportunity, and I saw that this previous day EQ level is something that I usually trade, and it has a high strike rate. And today we got a really small bounce from it, really, really small. I should have capitalized on it, and just keep in mind that the 5-minute market structure is one time framing to the upside, so it was pretty strong. And I should have kept in mind that when I was in profit in this trade. So now we closed bullishly that 1-minute candle, and I should have closed the trade right here. Right here I should have closed the trade, because this is a bullish week and a bullish bounce from the ATMA. So you can see that I'm just in a bad spot at this point. I'm minus 3K overall on all accounts. And now I'm closing the trade, so minus 1.200 on all 5 accounts, right? So I only have 1K. And what do? I enter with 6 contracts, a long. Man, this is so bad. I don't even know what to say about this trade, This is just like me not thinking, me doing the same mistake, chasing the trade. Instead of entering on the previous day equilibrium backtest, I entered really up here with 6 contracts. And this is, you can see it's really bad, really, really bad. Yep. Again, placing the stop loss to entry, another bad decision. I get stopped and the move goes in my direction. Classic. So let's wait and see how long did I wait before I entered another trade this long. So I already entered another trade here. yeah, you can see I'm already in $300 something in profit, 400. I'm not closing the trade. So yeah, it's bad trading, man. This is what bad trading looks like. My objective should have been getting back to break even, and now I once again get stopped at break even, and we reject from that point, and I entered another long here, and this was the trade that just ended me. Yeah, bad trading. Don't have much to say besides this. I deserved it. I should review this trading day over and over again and just like put it in my mind. Don't place your stop loss to break even. Let trades play out. If it's a winner, it's a winner. You're going to take the full amount of money, and yeah, you're going to be in a good position. And it's way better to take fewer trades, let them play out. You can increase your I can increase my position size if that's the case, if I'm confident in my setup, but just let the trade play out. And yeah, that's it from me. I'm going to start all over once again. Yeah, it's disappointing. It's not so disappointing as the first time, as I took the loss on my YouTube account. But yeah, it's something that I'm twice at this point in my trading career sharing it with you guys. It's helping me hold myself accountable, this trading channel. So thank you for watching if you watched, and yeah, hope you don't do the same mistakes as I did. Peace out.